Yeah, I know. No comment. And hello there, dear viewers. Told you I'd be back. We just got done with our NFC AFC Championship picks and also made our picks for Saturday night's main event, which is tomorrow night. But now it's time for me getting back to where I coach the Titans to play against the Ravens in the Super Bowl. The sea goes to the Super Bowl. Yeah, it's on NBC and on Peacock app. Matt. By the way, I have Matt, Aaron, Ray's, and Boot Me Daddy in the party. I don't know your real name, so I just said your PSN name. Too late, unfortunately, but I know for next time. Yeah, but as we can see, after destroying the Texans last week, 166 to nothing, I'll be playing the Ravens, who won their game 30 to 24, and I'll either face the Lions or the Rams in the Super Bowl. But let's just see who the quarterback is for Baltimore and the quarterback for the Lions and the Rams. I do hope everyone's had a good Friday. We're almost out of January. Granted, I know the way my month has gone. I've already won a reset button. I'm ready to throw in the towel on this year already just because of health issues and all that. Yeah, hell. So Ravens have Trevor Lawrence as their quarterback. And let's see, the Lions and Rams. Oh, my. Lions have Jordan Love. Can you feel the love? And the Rams have Jalen Hurts. But let's go to the Super Bowl. If we can get past the Ravens. This could be fun. No, right? That is the final AFC game, but the we won't know who's in the Super Bowl till late Sunday evening. By the way, don't forget the Super Bowl is on February 9th. But February 1st, I believe, is the Royal Rumble, which I will be making my Royal Rumble predictions with Travis and Dave next Thursday. So if you want your Royal Rumble-ness, tune into that next Thursday. I don't want Flair. Duggan, I wouldn't mind just because, Duggan hasn't been on TV in a while and everybody loves going, ho! Yeah, well, go's debatable. All he does is punches and kicks. Please not. I mean, one I can guarantee will probably be Pat McAfee since it's in Indianapolis, home of the Colts Stadium, and he played for the Colts. Plus, it would be funny he and Corey Graves eliminates him since that's been a big issue this week. And oh my God, wait on. Oh, wait. At the 20, the 10. And that's a kick return for a touchdown by me. Go ahead, Matt. I get that, but I think I understood Corey's point in the sense because he was the main guy for all those years, and it seems like they're just putting McAfee there because he's the bigger name star and known more in the media. So I get where Corey is frustrated. I really do. I don't blame him for doing what he did, but at the same time, I don't think he should have probably let it all out on Twitter. But with that being said, it could all be a walk, and WWE's just using this all as a walk, you know, maybe to get Corey back in the ring. Plus, it is kind of funny, though, his wife hasn't returned yet, but... Who, Carmella? Yeah, she's definitely overrated. I ain't arguing that. That is true. All right, first time on defense. The only thing I could think of is maybe because the Wyatt Six, and this is what I'm going to say about the Wyatt Six, because a lot of people have wanted my opinion. The problem with the Wyatt Six, and I don't mean no disrespect to Bo Dallas or the other guys there. They're all talented in their own way, but the problem is, once you get past the spookiness and everything, you actually have to be able to have a good storyline, and unfortunately, that's been even when Bray Wyatt was an issue. They never really gave him a good storyline, you know. And while I like Killian Cross's group, the problem is they don't really, they're kind of thinking they don't do well in spookiness. Now, I know they moved them to SmackDown, probably feud with the Bloodline, I'm going to guess, the new one. So that might work a little better, but the problem is, and this is why they're probably not going to use Alexa Bliss, or for that matter, Nikki Cross in that feud, because the Bloodline doesn't have a female. I mean, the one you could have used is maybe Tamina Snuka, but she's retired, and Nia Jax has been moved to Raw, it looks like. So, yeah, you're not going to be able to do that. So, unless you get Naomi, but... No fucking shit, Matt. The only reason Nia Jax has a job is because of who she's related to by blood. Nepotism at its finest. Man, the Ravens, man, Trevor Lawrence is actually playing good here with Baltimore, man. Yeah. But I will point out, guys, in case if you didn't watch my picks, I did say that if it is a Chiefs versus anyone in the Super Bowl, I will be skipping the Super Bowl. I skipped because, well, no, my end of 2023 was not that good to me emotionally, so I really wasn't up to, you know, wanting to do anything. And then the only other one I missed was, honestly enough, I'm going to tell a story about it, was the Super Bowl with the Patriots and Falcons. Me and my late mom, we went to the movies and saw one of the Resident Evil films that was in theaters. And because we knew the Patriots were going to win, we get there, and the bar also serves food at the movie theater and has a ball. You know, they were Atlanta fans saying, oh, Atlanta's winning. I told them, hey, Atlanta's going to choke this, trust me, in the second half. And the manager, who's a Falcons fan, said, I'll make a bet with you. If Atlanta blows this, I will comp you and your mom's tickets and food for the night. We took the bet. We get out of our movie. Game's over, and Atlanta lost. Me and Mom had the biggest smile on our face. But yeah, this would be the third Super Bowl. Yeah, I know, but I always like to tell my stories. You know, I believe in telling stories. It makes things fun. By the way, I would like to thank everyone. Well, I don't make that joke anymore just because I'm just because I know. Yeah, it's going to be one of those sports memes that doesn't die, unfortunately. What was I trying to say? Oh yeah, but and that's a touchdown by Mims Jr. there. But with that being said, I do want to thank everyone who tuned in to last night's horror stream when we were streaming a horror game where I screamed like a little goalie girl. I hate fucking mannequins. I hate mannequins. I hate mannequins. I hate mannequins. I have my reasons for not liking mannequins, okay? I find them creepy and I always feel like they're watching me. It's like those porcelain dolls, you know? Well, you can't. I don't think he would be. Us older fans would like him with it, but these younger fans who don't know that, who kind of, would probably get freaked out by it. Remember, there were parents freaked out by it back when he was around. Oh, and Trevor Lawrence gets sacked and he fumbles the ball and it's recovered by the Titans. Good job, Gonzalo. By the way, I'm happy with my Dallas Mavericks right now. They're doing pretty well in basketball. And I'm happy with my women's Fighting Irish. They're doing well. My men's Notre Dame team fucking sucks for men's basketball. And my Penguins are disappointing me right now. Yeah, I think he'll... Yeah, he'll probably break that record. I'll pass him anyway. It's called Look at ESPN, Matt. That tells you every game, and besides, Matt, you would really need, if you want to watch hockey this year, you would either need the Washington channel that airs the hockey games in your area, or you're going to need ESPN Plus. That's how I'm watching the Penguins game tomorrow. Oh, thank you. By the way, because I mentioned this on the show tonight, if you don't have Peacock or NBC, you can actually use that radio thing that Matt just said to listen to the WWE main event tomorrow. So, yeah. And by the way, I do hope everyone's having a good mental health month right now. Hope everyone's happy and cheerful. If you're not, please talk to a friend or a loved one so you can. Well, that's why a lot of. Well, that's why a lot of people talk to me in February, because you'll be seeing. Because a lot of my friends talk to me, on Facebook and Twitter, when they're down. Because I know I'm honest. I know some people have like. Oh, it's eBay. You shouldn't do that to begin with. Oh, come on, somebody get look. Well, I'm actually give up a touchdown in the first quarter for a change. Hmm. I gave up a touchdown in the first quarter. Uh-oh. This could be bad. You don't need a sense of humor. I mean, just talk to the person, ask them why they're feeling down or something, and see what you can do to make them laugh or something. I mean, that's why I always do a mental health check once a month and check on all my friends I know who may not be having the best of time, because a lot of people are surprised I can still remain positive with what's gone on in my life. But, and there goes Aaron Jones. Well, that's where you go to Popeyes to get chicken. And that's a touchdown by Jones. Because remember, here on you poor, you poor, you poor, you poor people. You don't know what you're missing. Oh, so you go to the devil. You have not really watched any of my streams, have you, in the last 2 or 3 years? All right. Well, remember, they don't sell potato wedges anymore. They replaced them with the French fries because they said that's healthy. And I had a petition to where they should bring back the potato wedges, and KFC blocked me on Facebook and Twitter. And I refused to step back into KFC. So I'm just going to say this. If anyone took me to KFC for my birthday to get me food, I'd rather not eat. Hey, I would rather not eat that day. I refuse to give up on my high. This is the hill I'm standing on. I will not go back to KFC till they bring back the potato wedges. Granted, polka butt bikini. I'm doing a fake play, and I got a 2-point conversion done. By the way, don't forget if you love Pokemon, the children's Happy Meal at McDonald's is Pokemon cards. Yeah, and sadly, I looked at the cards already. There's no Squirtle, Wartortle, or Blastoise, or Gengar. Yeah, I know, but I was always a Ghost Pokemon fan. I had like Gengar, Hunter, and I mean, I got a giant Gengar plushie in my room for crying out loud. I need I need to get this on the Discord I'm on, so that's all finally creepy. Race is like, I'm glad I'm muted, or he's like, I need a psychiatrist. I need an adult. Apparently tonight on X Hamster. Yeah. Oh, I was like giving new people subs real quick on some of the Discords I'm on, so I'm going to go sub to this new guy. And then get back to keeping an eye on my stream and comment section. By the way, question of the video tonight. Since, it is the weekend and all that, what are your plans this weekend? What are your plans? I know if I was at the Gaylord at the National Hub, I'd be at MagFest, but this weekend I'm going to probably watch a lot of college basketball, some NBA, watch the AFC, NFC championship games. So another big sports weekend for me, and do some videos as well. And I will be streaming tomorrow night. I'm actually going to get back to When a Sound Mine, the horror game that's been that made me scream like a little girl yesterday. And then Sunday night we'll probably get back to the anime titties. Hopkins, you could have caught that. Hopkins, why? 2nd and 10 coming up. Yeah, I don't love that because I don't get why no one likes friendly competition. I mean, personally, competition's good for everyone, and TNA's not competition now with them signing a deal with working with WWE. Yeah, that's what I feel at this point, because if WWE's only working agreeing with them, I give it another few years. I mean, you already got a lot of TNA stars that end up going to on NXT or the main roster anyway, for the most part, more or less. Well, at least NXT. No, they were actually doing pretty good the last few years before Scott D'Amore got fired and kind of went downhill for a year or so, but now they're starting to come back again. Granted, I don't like who their heavyweight champion is right now, unfortunately. No, Matt, I'm the only one who doesn't like him. Everyone else loves him for some reason. I don't get his sense of humor, I don't get his character, and I don't really like his in-ring work. All right, 3rd and 9. We got 6 minutes left in this half. I'm leading 39-7. I'm actually having a hard time against the Ravens. I haven't hit 50 points. Oh, what a good pick user interception I just did. Good job, Harrison Smith. Yeah, my co-host and Rosie was singing that in the in the stream and all that, and that's a touchdown for Jones. I personally hate the song just as much as I hate Jey Uso. God, I hope Jey Uso doesn't win the world title tomorrow night. I would be sad. No, but I think so. I have a feeling because it's. I know a lot of people want him to win it, but I just don't see where he's world championship material. If anything, I could see Sheamus winning the IC title tomorrow finally, but I don't see Rhea Ripley or Gutner losing the belts tomorrow. Yeah, I know, but remember, she's facing Nia Jax, and she is related to the Rock, you know. So. You don't look people up, do you? Oh boy. And that's a fumble recovery return for a touchdown by my Titans. Feels weird to have to. That was the Titans this year, but at least next year's Madden, I won't be able to be the Titans because I've already been them, and I won't be able to be the Cowboys or the Ravens. So I wonder who I'll be next year when I do the spin the wheel, make the deal. I've been the Miami Dolphins. I can't be them either. So. By the way, hi Rays, if you can hear me. Hope you're having a good night, my friend. Man, Trevor Lawrence is just running up. Is one of the reasons I gave up those points. Oh, they got the first down, but oh, you don't. Sit your ass back down, number 28. Of course, next week, guys, we'll find out what the plus games are for February. I was doing that on purpose. I just kept flipping the ball back and forth to be silly. Apparently, the Ravens have had some butterfingers today. Here's the kick, and it's up, and it's good. Garlic powder, what the? By the way, for you 90s kids who loved Barney so much, you can actually pre-order the Barney Pop figures. Yep, there's a few new Pop figures coming out this year. We have Barney coming out. We have an X-Pac one for you WWE fans. And many more. And at this time, there's only two teams without a head coach in the NFL, the Cowboys and the Saints. I have a feeling we might be getting Mike McCarthy back since he didn't get the job with the Bears. Well, we don't have much choices, Matt. There's no one good left unless you want to give Colorado University a bunch of money so they can get Dion out of his contract. Wow, I got to go 98 yards for a touchdown, or at least somewhat getting field goal range. And they got it. Good boy. Come on, Mims Jr., catch the ball. That's a first down. Oh, made a spin move in. All right. We won't call a timeout yet. Probably call a timeout here after this next play. And Kelsey got the touchdown. I mean, I know, because I will be honest, I know a lot of people from what I talk to, particularly one of my friends who's a Raiders fan, he is not happy they got Pete Carroll. I can understand why, because I have a feeling the Raiders will probably try to sign Russell Wilson to a 1-2-year deal. I mean, I still think the Raiders will draft a quarterback in the draft, but they're going to want somebody to be that bridge quarterback. Yeah, I heard that, and I'm going to be honest too, because Dave told me that yesterday. I am afraid of Scott Sauter being in the Rumble because he has not really competed in a while. I know he's still got the look, but it mostly be for a pop, no more, no less. He wouldn't win it. Yeah, he's stiff. He's kind of, he's going to, and a lot of these younger wrestlers don't know what that is unless they wrestled in Japan. Well, no, because he's kind of changed, because since he's been in the Hall of Fame, what's funny is, he's actually been more well behaved. It's his brother Rick that's gotten into trouble with his mouth. All right, we're about 20 minutes so away from the Titans going to the Super Bowl. I lead 74-7. First time I gave up a touchdown in the first quarter, I think, since the Jets game earlier in these videos. when Dak Prescott kind of was trying to make me his bitch. By the way, guys, I did do a lot of platinum hunting today, so remember my goal for this year for trophy hunting is to hit 3,000 platinums and 100,000 trophies. I think I can do it. I just gotta have patience, luck, and a little bit of skill. Which means been the only good thing since I haven't been able to leave the house that much because of the hole in my right foot. It is kind of sad though, the Madden videos will be stopping soon because pretty much after our Super Bowl pick show, that will be it for Madden. It will be no more Madden videos till the next Madden comes out. Because then I'll be doing my Super Bowl video of the Titans versus whoever, and then I only do 1 year when I'm the coach, but with when I'm the player, we've actually won 2 Super Bowls as the Buccaneers quarterback, back-to-back years undefeated. What sucks is each time though in the NFC Championship, I've had to beat the Cowboys. And Dak has always been the second, has been back-to-back runner-up in the MVP. Well, it's mad, and I always tell people. Granted, I will say this, probably the weirdest thing we've seen this week in sports is not the Dallas Cowboys or the Saints getting a head coach. It's what's been going on with Jacksonville. That was like a weird thing that happened. She's going to give him a baby. I'll take a PSN gift card. And there goes A.J. Bonner with the catch. And that is another touchdown for the Titans. We now lead 81-7 here. You know what the sad thing, guys? Because I know I stream a lot. I actually looked at my... I pretty much only take maybe 1 or 2 days off a week. So you guys get at least 6 to 7 streams. But I do like so many videos in that day. Because there's some days where I do 2 and then there's some I do 3. So I haven't lost my voice yet. I don't know. Granted, I do know next weekend when it's the Royal Rumble, I will probably not stream that night because I'm actually gonna watch the Rumble because I always watch the Royal Rumble at least because that is my favorite match type. And plus it usually lets me know how WrestleMania is gonna go. You know what WrestleMania is going to be like. Currently, right now, my pick is John Cena to win the Rumble, just because I have a feeling they're going to have him win it and he'll break Ric Flair's record. Since this is his last year, I think it would be, if they do it correctly, what you can do is have Cena win one of the titles, and then right when it gets near the end of the year, have his last match where he loses it to build up a new up-and-coming superstar. Build a new main eventer. You know, do the opposite of The Undertaker when you had Lesnar beat him. Oh, yes! Undertaker, come here! Dun. Undertaker, I realize you didn't finish eating your Brussels sprouts. You need to eat them so you can be a good boy. Oh, yes, man. You need to eat your sister. I don't think her sister's the main female from Spy X Family, Matt. I had pizza for dinner tonight. Having pizza tomorrow, too. You know, I stopped going to Cracker Barrel because they started serving alcohol. I kind of find that weird that them and Chuck E. Cheese start serving alcohol. I know Matt didn't hear me, but... Yeah, if you've ever been to... Yeah, what I said was Chuck E. Cheese and Cracker Barrel now serve alcohol. It's just kind of weird. I never would have thought that would have happened when I was going to college or anything. Yes. I like getting the salt and pepper shakers from there, and sometimes they do have good deals on some Christmas cartoon stuff, but not a lot. But but the food's kind of been hit or miss depending which one you go to. Granted, if I'm going out for breakfast, I'm going to Waffle House. We're now in the fourth quarter, and well, we've hired Brian Schottenheimer. Yeah, just broke, which I know a lot of people are not going to be happy because you know how he was as a coordinator with the Jags and the Colts and the Jets, but you guys got to remember with the Jags, they went through so many head coaching things, I can't really blame him that much. And with the Colts, they always had quarterback issues that were not his fault. So he was, but remember, we didn't do bad this year. I mean, once the injuries got better, we actually did a little bit better. But remember, as I always tell people when it comes to coaching or offensive coordinators, you can't, sometimes you have to look at what the teams you have or how you sign players and everything and injuries to decide, you know, if it works out or not. I will say this, I hope we don't do what the Patriots did, hire him for 1 year, then fire him, because I will be pissed because I don't like when that happens to coaches. I think you have to give at least a head coach 3 to 4 years, because that first year is going to be a rebuild, you know, you're going to be having to, you know, everyone's going to have to get used to the systems. I know what the Skids and Chargers did this year, you know, were kind of amazing, but they didn't really have any new coaches. They had veteran coaches who became new head coaches again for the first time in a while. But, you know, most times when you get a new head coach, you know, it's usually that first 1 to 2 years, it's not really the best. So we'll see what happens. Now, I will say this, after year 3, then I'd be like, hey, you got to better ship up and change some things. Good night, Mr. Matt's brother, friend, whatever he is. But one thing I don't think anyone's really talked about a lot this week, and I've brought it up tonight. If the Eagles don't win the Super Bowl this year, they might be in trouble because A.J. Brown has kind of hinted that he wants to go to the Patriots. So that will be interesting to see if that happens. And I know Stephen A. Smith is probably laughing his butt off at who our head coach is. But that's why I asked people. With McCarthy not wanting to stay, I guess he didn't want to come back. So McCarthy must be thinking the Saints will hire him, which I don't know if that's going to happen. Saints might decide to just go somewhere else, go young, or go see if there's a college quarterback who wants to break their contract. No, college coaches, I said. College coaches. I meant to say college coaches. If they want to get a college coach, to take over. But I will say this. I think the Saints and Jags, they will probably have the toughest rebuild. Jets, maybe. New England's probably going to have an easy rebuild just because they got the coach they wanted and everything. And that's going to help them get players who want to go there. So there's that. But I think because I told people the only job I wouldn't want was the Jags, just because of the fact that I feel like that was just going to be a very long, slow rebuild. I think the only other one I said I wouldn't take was the Jets because the owner's a freaking idiot. Way worse than any other owner, except maybe Jacksonville's owner, but... That's a first down, and that is a touchdown for Travis Kelce. I'm sure Taylor Swift is celebrating in the Tennessee booth. I get the stream that I'm going to go through the Discord group I'm in, and I know they usually cut shade on the Twitch side, but I'm going to look at all the YouTuber side and subscribe to all of them to help them get to higher subscribe counts. Twitch, I might go to look at some of the Twitch ones probably later. Because I don't really stream on Twitch. I mean, I have a Twitch account, but I mostly just use it to follow the people I like. Well, Matt does that a lot, so... Oh, you want to make Mario angry? Hmm? I can't remember right now, but yeah, his dad is a famous head coach, so. Remember, I'm in the middle of streaming, so I can't exactly go to Google or anything to look it up. I still don't know who Billy Ray Cyrus is. Ah, remember, I don't. Even as a kid, I didn't listen to country music. I mostly listened to 70s and 80s rock because that's what my mom listened to. Or I listened to a lot of anime and cartoon theme songs. Which not much has changed since then, to be honest. By the way, I did watch the new episode of Dragon Ball Z Dama today. Watched that actually before I did my picks. You know, that one ends in the February, but My Hero Academia's got a new anime show coming out. You know, it's the spinoff of the Vigilantes, which I have all those books. So, yay. Do you want me sober or drunk? All right. Granted, which I'm not drinking this weekend because my roommate's got his kids, and I don't drink when he's got his kids with him. I have some standards. So she's going to become a vulture? Is she good? Wow. Okay, breaking news, and shows you how crazy the Bills fans are. The Buffalo Bills have sold out watch party tickets at Bills Stadium despite below freezing temperatures on Sunday. I've said before, Bills fans are some of the most loyal but also batshit fucking crazy fans. Yeah, Andrews is charity because, you know, and I'm going to say this. I wish everyone would leave the tight end alone. Yes, he dropped the ball. Yes, I know it cost him the game, but leave the guy alone. He's played great all year long, and then the one time he messes up. Well, no. Those passes made sense because here's the thing. If they would have ran it, everyone was expecting them to run it. Even I said, yeah, if I was facing them, I would expect them to run with Henry on those 2 points. I would have built it to where I'd be wanting to stop the run on those 2 plays. You might have stopped him on both of them or at least one of them. I agreed with the passing. It's just unfortunately, you know, stuff happens. Well, I'm going to win 102 to 10. Wow, Baltimore actually held me under a lot of 100 points. After I scored 166 on the Texans, I gave up 10 here. But I went 102 to 10. Yeah, it was just... Wow, they let me score, huh? So I'm going to win 109 to 10. He came back after Michigan won the college championship. He literally got hired by the Chargers, I think literally a few weeks before the draft last year. And the Chargers made the playoffs in the first year with him, so... Well, I will be facing either the Lions or the Rams. We'll find out after we're done here. Yeah, every Madden video I've done, Matt, I've always gone to the Super Bowl and won. And we win the AFC Championship, 109-10. So the Titans are going to the Super Bowl. Get that moonshine from the rocket top. But the question is, who will we be playing against? Is the question. Which we're not doing that video for a while, but I will be doing the other videos. Because next week we'll probably mostly concentrate on me when I'm the quarterback for the Bucks. Alright, so let's advance the week to the Pro Bowl, aka the game that means absolutely jack fucking shit. No, 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 do the bat tootsie. I don't even know who I'm facing in this. Oh, wow, I'm facing Jordan Love and the Lions in the Super Bowl. Holy shit, how... Wow, so the Lions... Wow, the Lions kind of pulled a... They were the 7th seed, so they kind of pulled off this miracle run. They beat the Packers 24-21. They beat Dallas 38-21. And then they beat the Rams 35-29. Uh-oh. I could be in trouble in the Super Bowl game. But let's go to the next week. We're not playing the game tonight. Of course, if you subscribe to me, let me know so I can subscribe to you guys. So, let's see who won the awards for this year. MVP is Kirk Cousins. And Coach of the Year is the Titans coach. AFC. Rookie of the Year was AJ for the Titans. And Cooper for the Titans. So we won a lot of awards. We're going to do our press conference and all that next time. So peace out, guys. Remember, I'm going to try to stream tomorrow morning. If I'm not, I will be streaming tomorrow night. I will be streaming in a sound mind. So we'll get back to me being a little scaredy cat and all that good stuff. But until then, have a good rest of your night. Please be safe this weekend. And I will see you tomorrow.